Alright guys, UFC this weekend, going to run through the bets that I'm liking so far. So first up, I'm taking the Caveman Oral Buy. I think he's going to get the win. I'm putting him with Mackenzie Dern. So I like Oral Buy to get the win because he's the better striker. He's got good boxing. I think his wrestling is better as well. He can win this fight on the feet, or if he wants to mix in the takedowns too, I think he's got an advantage there. So yeah, I like him. Dern, I think she's the better striker. She's got a little bit more pop on her punches, in my opinion. And she's got the 5-round experience. She's coming off a 5-round fight. And her opponent, Jillian Robertson's a good grappler. She likes to take girls down, work her ground and pound, and then look for a submission. But I think if she takes Dern down, I think Dern's jiu-jitsu is better, and she's got a very dangerous guard. So I think Dern can find a sub if it does go to the mat. And she's got the 5 rounds to find a sub. So I'm also going to take a shot on the sub half unit at 325 odds. So yeah, Oral Buy and Dern, 3 units at 1.66 is going to be the main bet. Next up, I'm taking Turner. He's big. He's got a huge reach. Going up against Fernandez. Fernandez is a good fighter. It's definitely a tough matchup. Fernandez, karate style, really nice calf kick. And, you know, if he gets that calf kick going, he could win this fight. Turner's got those skinny calves. But we've just seen Turner fight a good kicker in Barbosa. And I think he can crowd the kicker and land his punches here. He's going to have to eat a few kicks to get on the inside, but he's got that length as well with his long reach. So I think he can just absorb the low kick or the body kick and come back with his own punches. And Fernandez does keep those hands low, being a karate style. So yeah, I think Turner can land the punches here or even throw up a head kick, catch him. So yeah, fun fight, definitely competitive. But I'm going Turner, 1.62 odds, 1.5 units on that. Then we got the Mansour fight. Mansour's a freak athlete, but Dustin Stoltzfus, he's pretty underrated. He's tough, he's well-rounded. The problem is he's very hittable. And Mansour, just take a look at him. He's an absolute beast. And if he actually lets his hands go, he should get a finish here. But he is young and inexperienced. So potentially, you know, maybe Dustin catches him. Dustin's got some power too. So yeah, I like the fight no distance at 1.5 odds. I got 3 units on that. So yeah, I think this fight, someone's getting finished. Most likely Dustin. Next up, Ribovics versus Barbosa. So, man, I love Barbosa. He's got great kicks. But he's 39 years old, coming off a KO loss. And Ribovics, I think Ribovics is a bit overrated, but he's the much younger guy and he does have pretty good hands. So if he crowds the kicker here and lets his combos go, he should get a KO. But I'm hoping Barbosa lands a crazy head kick or something. That would be awesome. So I'm just going to take this fight to end by a KO at 1.47. I do think a KO is pretty live in this fight because they're both not going to grapple, most likely. So it'll be a striking fight. And yeah, with the age of Barbosa. Also Barbosa, he's still got those kicks. You know, if you land a flush head kick, you're going to knock out most guys. So yeah, fight to end by KO. Then on the prelims, I'm taking the underdog shot on Rafael Tobias. This guy, he's coming off a loss. His UFC debut was against that Kazakh guy who just won his last fight. And he's actually better than people, you know, were giving him credit for, that Kazakh guy. And I just think the odds are too wide here. I do favor the striker, Fernandez, but I think Tobias at $3.40, I think the odds should be closer because Tobias is a good grappler. He's a big, strong guy, and if he gets you down, he can land some good ground and pound. He's got some good subs. So I think if he can get his grappling going here, he could get the upset because we've seen his opponent struggle with grapplers. His 2 losses are to Makhachev, the little Russian wrestler, and he lost to Cesar Almeida, who's not really known as a wrestler, but he was able to take him down. So if he hasn't fixed up that part of his game, I think Tobias could get the upset at 340. Only half unit, not that confident. Then I'm going Luque at 2.04 odds. I cashed on Luque in his last fight against Kelvin Gastelum as a big underdog. And I'm riding with Luque again. I think he's the more skilled guy. I think he can win a decision, you know, using his kickboxing, moving, or potentially could get a sub. But I'm just going to go money line here, half a unit. Not super confident because of the chin of Luque. Definitely not going to go heavy on this one, but I do think he's the more skilled fighter here. Then for the main event, my final bet, don't overthink it, Islam +1 takedown, 1.5 odds, 2 units. Yeah, like this is a tough test for Islam for sure. Garry's big, he's got good movement, solid takedown defense, but I wasn't that impressed with his performance against Bilal. Pretty boring fight, really. He was still getting pushed up against the cage. And I think Islam's wrestling is just another level. He's much better than Bilal. He can even get guys down like in the middle of the octagon, catch, kick. He's got these crazy sweeps and trips. So yeah, I just think Islam, he's just going to be too good. So, and he's definitely going to mix in the wrestling. So Islam +1 takedown, 1.5 odds. That one's available on Ladbrokes, 2 units. So yeah, that's all the bets I'm liking so far. Let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, subscribe.